I didn't even record this. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a fresh analysis, walk you through it. I wouldn't be able to re-explain because we only have like maybe 10 minutes left. So I'm just going to do a quick run through, right? I'm going to let's look at everything. Just look at everything for a start. And I might not be able to do the entire analysis because of time, but I'll look at everything. So gold, well, the first thing we notice with gold is on COT, gold is going long, right? Now long right here because they put 3,000 new position in there. And then the next thing we're going to look at, which asset is this? Hasn't loaded yet. I'll close this quickly. Take some time. Just waiting for the server for this to load. Okay, all right. The next one is Swiss franc, CHF. Let me close this, get this out of the way. Gold. CHF. And if you're new, you wouldn't understand what I'm doing here. You might not have seen this before, or you might have. But what I'm only looking at is the changes in the week. So the next thing, JPY. Now, JPY is doing both long and short, but automatically long is bigger. So I'm going to put a star right next to it. So anything can possibly happen. We could have it down first, and then we have long later, depending on the alignment with the seasonality. So the next one to look at is euro long. So what you can even see right now is, it's like they're pumping practically almost every country is now pumping money into the market. So market condition might be a little bit more fluid this week. USD is long. It's always small size, but USD, they don't really buy much of it. And CAD also long. About 10 minutes, cool. CAD is also long. What else do we have? NZD, same thing. AED is also long. This is looking quite interesting. Almost every single thing is long, and GBP is long. This is how you will know there's something going on around the world. Look at every single asset. Everything went long. This report was generated about a week ago. So why is everyone buying? That's a big question you have to ask yourself. Why is everyone buying? And until you can find out why, you can't really know what's going to happen in the market. So that's a little bit of research you have to start doing. Why are people buying, these assets? Now, from the seasonality, we are on the 8th right now. Now, from the 8th, what we can see is gold doesn't really align that much. See, and also this is another thing. The people that use the tool, if you see a small move like this, that gold going from the 8th to the 9th or to the 10th, do not take that move. It's a trap. Only take moves like this. See this move right here? That's what you want. Don't take moves like this. Don't do that because it's a trap. Take moves like this. This one's right here. Don't take something like this. Oh, one day to go up and like that. Don't do that. Just look for a big swing. If you don't have a big swing, let that trade go. So for this one, right here, where's the 8 again? We do not have a trade for gold. So for that reason, I'm going to just mute off for a second. For that reason, gold is out of the picture. Next thing, CHF. Let's see what CHF is saying. If you look at CHF, right, you can see it's going short. This is literally going short, but it's saying long right there. So there's a conflict, which means CHF also not in play. Check JPY. JPY also, if you look, literally another conflict right there, not in play. So they're all buying, but seasonality does not align. Those are all question marks. So if you were trading with the COT report alone, for example, you might most likely lose most of your trade because the alignment isn't concluded. Look, Euro, the same thing, is meant to be going short, but it's tanking on COT. So get that out of the way. USD should be long. Yeah. So USD should go long from today. So we'll look at that. Put USD down here. USD is fine, but I put a star right next to it because it's a very small amount of position they put it in there. Now CAD is also meant to go short, but it's saying long. Now, if you were trading and you wanted to go with this small long that you've seen on the 44 years to that, you're gonna lose your money. So no, don't even bother. It's a 2-day trade. Don't do that to yourself. See, CAD is also going short, so you take that out of the game. The market is just about knowing what to do and what not to do. You know, you filter out your trades. The next one I have there is NZD. Filter out your trades. That's why you have all those 3 steps to help you filter it all out. So look at this as well. NZD also is going short. So why the heck are they going long? I don't know. I don't even want to find out. So I'm just going to let that go. Next thing, AUD. Look at that. AUD normally around the season is meant to fall, but they're adding long position. Take that out. See, out of all that alignment that we found, only USD is aligned. This is why you have to be careful. There's something going on around the world, and you have to be extremely careful about it. Look at it as well. GBP, it's going short. So the only trade we literally have is the USD trade. So if we go here and do USD and look at all of these assets, USD CHF, USD JPY, USD. All you need now this week is to find an asset that is going short. Find an asset that is going short and just trade that against the USD and you're good to go. So if we look at this on the 8th of May, so 9. So for example, now USD CHF, long. Now I'm just going to go on the chart and quickly do a little bit of analysis because we do not have that much time. Well, all of that USD CHF. Now looking at this asset right now, see USD CHF is pointing long, and we already have. Let me take out this thing. This is why I don't use it, because it actually makes the stuff look messy. Looking at this asset right here, look, you've seen USD CHF going all the way, going long. Would you still jump in right here? I would not jump into this trade at this point, even though I have a full alignment. There is no point because this thing hasn't even had time to breathe. Like, it hasn't pulled back. So for that reason, I would not even touch this trade unless I see a massive pullback or massive rate. Then I can go in. If I go my 4 hours chart, if price comes all the way here to maybe the 200 EMA, I might consider going in, even though I have this alignment. This is where you have to use like common sense with the market. You know that there's a full alignment. You know the market always go up, down. It's like breathing, right? It's breathing up, down. It's a wave, but it's been going up. You need a down, bro. Without a down, if you go into this trade just because you have the full alignment, you're gonna lose. And if you don't lose, okay, it's very risky. So for this trade, even though I have the alignment for Tuesday, I would not take this trade unless on Monday, price pulls all the way back down or do a little bit of raid. Then I'll go in. Okay. So that's the one for USD CHF. Let me check USD JPY. Still have a few minutes. USD JPY alignment comes in on the 11th, which is Wednesday, right? Now, you also have to keep in mind, does that Wednesday also align with the seasonality? Let me just load up. Here's the JPY here as well. We're already in the trade, right? So 8, 9, 10. So on that 11, which is Wednesday right here, the seasonality said there's going to be a pullback. So 12 will be your best option, right? So on the 12, that is your best option, which will be Thursday. So if you're in the USD JPY, take your profit and wait for price to probably pull back down and then go in on Thursday. So long Thursday, this will be deleted because price action does not support that. Okay. So basically, it just goes on and on and on like that. If you can find the asset, you find the trade. If you just look at it, you can tell what's going to happen in the market. This asset, for example, I don't want to really trade it and go up here, even if there's a breakout, because I need price to literally raid people and pull away from people. Until price does that, I won't be comfortable going back in. So this asset, for example, USD JPY, I don't need to look at it till Wednesday because I have the alignment on Wednesday with the probability, but Thursday should be the day I go into it. So that's all I have time for today, guys. Let's catch up on Telegram, okay? And then we'll talk a little bit more about it. If you have questions, just ask me right there. I would answer your questions. And on Wednesday, I will try to have more sessions with you. So thank you very much for attending today, guys. And that's just one of the trades I pointed out. There might be others, but that's all we have time for today. So thank you very much for coming through and take good care of yourself, guys. Have a lovely trading week.